Marshall defensively for Fresno State. Chang swings it out. The running back, Brewster, and it's well covered. Fresno State says they have the football, but there's no signal from the officials. Yes, there is. Fresno State, ball came loose. Let's see it here again, Sean.
I can assure you this isn't the way you want to start a game. Getting stuffed on your first one penalty and then laying the ball on the ground. Great swarm tackling by a lot of red jerseys. And Fresno State, Johnny on the spot. You do not, and I know they could score a lot of points, Hawaii can, but this is exactly the way Fresno State wanted it. Hit him in the mouth, give themselves the short field, and now you look for them to try and control it on the other side with the offensive line. Great swarm this game.
That's right. And they've been very, very consistent, as you can see in recent games. Vinegar gives to Sumlin, touchdown. Bryson Sumlin. And so the Bulldogs, with the turnover early by Hawaii, get the jump on the Warriors. 11:20 to go in the first. Bryson Sumlin, the junior from Bakersfield, California, former cornerback, became the running back. And of course, when they lost Wayne Wright, who was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago, Sumlin and Wendell Mathis had to pick up the slack. At the running back position now, and Chang wants to throw on second down. He's going deep, and it is just broken up at the last second by McCauley, Marcus McCauley. Intended for Chad Owens. And Owens, it looked like Owens thought that ball's coming. It was a perfect pass. A great play by McCauley.
That is a great football play, and I say it all the time. College, NFL, play the football. That's a great job by McCauley. Ball's in the air, locates. Have a look now. His eyes are on the ball. He's not on the receiver. You feel the receiver, play the ball, gets his hand up there, breaks it up. That's pro play all the way there. By
it was Warriors ball, second down at their own 37-yard line. At the Brewster, the running back. Give it to him. Nowhere to go. Excellent defense out that side. That's Marcus Riley, the redshirt freshman linebacker, starting for the injured Manuel Sanchez. Head of Kapanui, along with Ho'ohuli, because Kernan is out there, middle linebacker, the starter. Mathis again. Mathis over the 50-yard line into Hawaii territory. Wendell Mathis, the junior, picks up 14 and a first down. Fresno State rolling on the ground.
20-8 as a starter. He's not going to be spectacular, but he'll manage it.
The ground again. Mathis breaks tackles, still going, has another first down. The Bulldogs grind it out. Finally, Leonard Peters hauls him down, but not until he gets to the 26-yard line.
What's interesting, Tim, I talked to the Hawaii coaches before the game talking about their defense, and with those injuries that you mentioned, they're just not big. They're very small. Yes, they can run a little bit, but they're a little light in the backside, and this happens. Guys carry you push. This will not be an East-West football game for Fresno State.
Running back, giving Mathis a blow. He's had a good drive in this series. This is Sumlin, and he breaks a tackle and steps inside. Touchdown! Bryson Sumlin from 28 yards out. He just kept those legs churning. 22-yard score. $13-0 Fresno State lead as the Bulldog fans enjoy this, getting the jump on Hawaii. You can on ESPN HD tomorrow night. Alabama LSU, 7:45 Eastern ESPN. Sumlin is the running back. He's got a hole. Bryson Sumlin, another nice move. Still going down the sideline, a missed tackle. He's got a blocker. Sumlin hauled down at the 2-yard line. C.J. Allen Jones saved the touchdown. What a run by Bryson Sumlin, 89 yards.
Talk about what they want to do. Bang it inside, then a little bounce. What a great move. Forced missed tackle. Another missed tackle. Hawaii. This is why they're ranked 108th defense against points in the NC2A, because they don't tackle well. Great effort to come and make the tackle. That's a huge, that'll add to your yards per carry for Fresno State. They're not doing anything fancy. That's 89 yards for Sumlin. All they're doing is lining up, hitting you in the mouth. They do a lot of the Denver Broncos blocking schemes, and then they're wearing Hawaii's smallish defense down early here.
First and goal from the 1. Touchdown. Henniger takes it in himself this time. And Fresno State jumping all over Hawaii with 1:54 still to go in the first quarter. Beavers out to the right side this time. Chang from the shotgun. And an open man. And he gets it off. And it's stopped immediately. Chad Owens nowhere to go. There'll be a loss on the play as James Sanders, the safety, came up and dropped him for 23. They wonder 15 rushes, 213 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Oh, they faked the punt. And it is incomplete. That was Milne trying to get it to Noah, and Noah couldn't make the grab. Well, you got to give them points for guts there at this point. But it comes to naught, and Fresno State will have it at the 20.
You ask why at home. We're backed up. We're losing 21-0. We've got 21 yards of total offense, and I'm going to have my punter throw it down the field. You know what it says? You got to start to find and reach a gimmick, because right now nothing's working for your offense. You're looking for a momentum switcher, and what it's done now is put you in major problems. 2 times now they've had the ball in their end on a turnover and a change of downs inside.
The pass is complete to the big tight end Wood. Mark Wood gets down to the 15-yard line. He is stopped there. And we've now come to the end officially of this first quarter, and from the time they came out of the tunnel, it's been all Bulldogs here against the Warriors of Hawaii, a 21-0 lead. And with Sean Salisbury, Stacey Dale Schumann here at Bulldog Stadium, where the Bulldogs threatening again, opening the second quarter, and waltzing in is Mathis. Wendell Mathis cruised into the end zone as the Bulldogs continue to just run all over Hawaii's defense.
I'll tell you what's interesting, Tim, is that this Fresno State team wants to control the tempo on both sides of the ball. Well, if you notice, they're sprinting out of the huddle to the line, and you see Hawaii's players kind of milling around at the line of scrimmage, not ready. It's happened to them time and time again in this game. One more time, they come up, quick snap them, go on a quick count, get the thing going, and Hawaii cannot defend one more time, and it was complete.
Running back now. Mendez comes in motion. They give it to Mathis. And Mathis, again, broken tackles, good blocking, and lots of running room, and he's out to the 45.
Well, Tim, what's happened to date? It's been all red jerseys at Fresno State. On defense, slow start for Timmy Chang. Done a nice job of batting balls and not allowing him to stay in rhythm. Throwing balls late down the middle for incompletions. Great job in the secondary by Fresno State. On the other side, Bryson Sumlin's been in the end zone a couple times, pushing himself towards 200 yards on the ground himself early on. And Fresno State has dominated this game, including this, an 89-yard run with some great wiggle and some missed tackles by Hawaii.
Mathis with a 14-yard pickup on that one, a first down, and wide open downfield, Fernandez, and Henniger has them inside the 15-yard line with the completion to Joe Fernandez. 41-yard pass play.
Quick snap again.
This is Mathis, touchdown, Wendell Mathis. On the 4-yard line, Mathis takes it in, and the lead widens to 34-0 Fresno State. Great feet, good speed. See what they do. Get to the throw. He's got a man open. He does not get in. Chad Owens made the catch, and it's out of bounds. It was an incomplete pass. Well, they're still showing it marked at the 2. I think he did catch the ball inbound.
He did catch it. They made the tackle. Richard Marshall, number 24, with the tackle. Throw it out here. This is just tremendous football. Now, what Hawaii might want to do is at halftime go in and study Fresno State's tackling.
First down at the 45-yard line. Henniger wants to throw. He's got a man open. And another first down, Fresno State down at the 37-yard line. Joe Fernandez.
Football.
Mathis touchdown call back. He's got 2 already. This time it's Sumlin. He's going for 3, and he's in the end zone. No signal yet. Yes, there it is. Touchdown. Sumlin. Bryson Sumlin picks up his 3rd score of this first half. He He and Wendell Mathis are just having a dream game here. Wayne Wright on the sideline watching the guys who picked up the slack for him. Vinegar from the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Screen.
Sets it up well.
No running room. Matt Rivera, and Rivera still going. Inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. His first offensive play of the game. The junior from Fresno. 45 yards on the screen pass.
Great job on the screen, Pinniger. And you've got to be Rivera. Watch him set it up now. You set up blockers. It's an art running screens. Nice job here. Dip outside to set your block up. Get a kick out, and then you finish it. Get a good effort from your receivers down the field. Running screen plays is something that you have to practice, the timing of it. And what a great job by Fresno State, who's in scoring position again.
Play action. Michael Jennings works its way down the sideline to the 2-yard line.
To the 3. And that's another.
He's pulled down by Alama Francis. Ikaika Alama Francis getting some time in the defensive front. That's another factor here. You've got to believe that this is an exhausted defensive unit of Hawaii, even though they've only played one half of the game. 1 minute to go. The ball is at the 3-yard line.
Big Logan Mankins, the left tackle, getting out there on that wide receiver screen. He's an NFL guy, maybe playing guard inside, but great job of running down the field and making something happen.
509 yards of offense, and that's touchdown. Adam Jennings, the junior from Granite Bay, California.
Something about those walk-ons with that effort they give. Earn themselves scholarship.
Brewster against inside hand up, touchdown. Michael Brewster, and finally Hawaii gets on the board.
Guys all the time.
Big hole again for Mathis, and Mathis keeps those feet moving. And gets back near the first down. Looks like he'll be short by about a half a yard. On ESPN HD, call your local cable operator, DirecTV or Dish Network today. Indiger wants to throw. He's got time. He's got a man open. Rivera slips out of the backfield. First down, still driving over the 20-yard line.
Good pocket presence by Pinniger. Nice job. That's what they want him to do. We saw him do that last series, but he threw the ball down the field and got intercepted, what led to Hawaii's first touchdown. This one, stay in there. It's not there. Dump it off. Let Rivera do the work. That's why he's back there. That's why he's getting that scholarship money. Stick him there, let him run.
Getting a couple more carries. 4th down, they're going to go for it here. 4th and 3. Inside handoff. And that is Rivera, and he's got the first down to the 5-yard line.
That's just effort, Tim. That's one of those guys who wants it more. You want his Hawaii players want it more, Fresno State. That's Rivera, your third back, coming in the game, getting hit at the line of scrimmage, and just leg drive, and the fact that he wants a first down because he wants to get his name in the touchdown books too. With Samoa, he going out there and finding people everywhere. He takes basketball players and turns them into football players. Jim's done an awesome job, and there's the touchdown for Mathis. I believe that's his third of the night. So they've split 6 touchdowns between Sumlin and Mathis, Tim.
They got enough fireworks to keep this thing going. They go to 55 on the board. 3 wides out to the right. And no running room there for Brewster. He's met by Claude Sanders. Let's go down to Stacey Dale Schumann. And she ought to be in uniform for Hawaii about now, right?
I was just going to say, she might maybe will turn the tide for the Hawaii Warriors. She thinks she's a little intense? Good for her.
Look at this.
House.
This is Smith. One man to beat. And he trips him up just enough. Clifton Smith. An outstanding punt returner. 45-yard punt, but a 61-yard return.
Tim, what's interesting, we talk about Fresno State special teams as well. We should. Their coverage, their ability to block. How about the return here? You got to make the first man miss. Looks like untouched for the 61 yards until he gets tackled. That's just a great job by the return team, setting up their blocks, no penalty. Not quite enough to get in. He tripped over that white line on the field.
And he is in for the touchdown, Robbie Dubois.
But unfortunately, he was lining up at the tailback position, so he can't even call it a fullback carry.
That's right. Yeah, in fact, he had Rivera ahead of him, putting the block in there. 62-7. We crossed the 60 mark. The Bulldogs of Fresno State. 15:29 to go in the game. Ferguson from the 9-yard line. And he is dropped immediately as he started to turn it upfield. And it was Ledger, number 80, making the tackle. Just a 4-yard return. Pat Hill and his staff are absolutely ready, and they've done everything as they were taught to do. And that is picked up. A little sailor, and it was Nate Ray.
He lays it on the ground for a fumble. Should be Hawaii's ball back.
And it is Hawaii's ball back, and so finally they catch a little break at least. 2nd and goal. Chang to the corner. Touchdown. Nice little comeback by Jason Rivers. The ball on the outside to the sideline, and Jason Rivers, good adjustment. And they're on the board with their 2nd score of the game.
Down as the Jets continue to try and keep in this playoff picture.
That's going to be interesting. Great opportunity for him, obviously. And obviously, oh, Chang fumbles the ball, and Fresno has it. Chang tried to pick it up and make a play. Marlon Briscoe comes up with it. And it's just been that kind of a night. Chance to play there. Every bit of skill. It's just they lack that same size that's again. There's Rivera. Look at how strong and talented, pretty, good feet. I mean, he's got all the skills. He just doesn't happen to be a huge guy.
Runs hard, though. You mentioned we got SportsCenter coming up after this game with Steve Berthium and Neil Everett. Neil Everett, a Hawaii guy. I want him to defend himself. And I just don't think we should roll any highlights. Just keep those 2 guys on camera, and we just might have the best SportsCenter ever.
I want to know if they've got Ron Artest in a live interview to talk about his music.
Good luck. I think we just have Neil and Bert sing. Why not?
There's a big hole here for, is that Dubois? Robbie Dubois.
I think it's been amazing that the Fresno State Bulldogs have been able to keep Pat Hill here. I know Arizona last year before Stoops took the job have wanted to talk to this guy, as a lot of teams have. Have a look at his BCS record the last 15 games against BCS teams. He's 9-6. 31 games versus WAC at home. He's 27-4. And there you see the 5 straight bowl games. And this win tonight, Tim, I guess makes them bowl eligible again. And they'll get to another bowl if they continue to play like this tonight.
Ooh, boy.
But Pat Hill has been absolutely, he's signed through 2008. He loves it. He feels a part of this program because of the new facilities. He's helped build it into a powerhouse. And, you know, 9 wins nowadays has become commonplace at Fresno State since Pat Hill's got here.
They've got Nevada and San Jose State left. One at home, Nevada, and then they go to San Jose State. So obviously, you know, great opportunity for them.
He was talking about that staff. He was on that staff when it was funny saying, well, we didn't know how to, everybody said we didn't know how to coach when Belichick was a coach in Cleveland. He was there. I mean, they were unbelievable with some of the guys on that staff. Kirk Ferentz. I mean, a lot of people that, Al Groh was there, who's the head coach at Virginia now. I mean, there's guys that are all over this country that are head coaches and are doing a great job on that Cleveland team. And he says now, you know, Bill's a genius. And it's amazing when you have players that you become a genius.
That's right.
And Bill Belichick has done an unbelievable job, who was the head coach at Cleveland, did his things right in New England. He got them 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. And you see there, Pat Hill does not lose to bad football teams. Only 3 teams with losing records in his 8 seasons. He's lost.
There's a burst and a touchdown. That is Matt Rivera. He just had an open lane to the end zone. So the Fresno guy comes up with the score, Matt Rivera.
Quarterbacks and people, and the way these offensive coordinators and head coaches use their weapons. And that freshman, Adrian Peterson, well, we're lucky to get to watch him for a couple more years, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's a beast.
I wish they'd all stay for the distance so the fans in college football can see them.
Yeah, you're right, and enjoy the treat.
Pat Hill, what a job by him tonight. Fresno 70-14. A superlative performance by his team. Great defensive preparation. Overwhelming June Jones and the Hawaii defense, not giving any opportunity for the quarterback, Timmy Chang, the all-time passing leader, had no opportunity to show his wares tonight on ESPN.
Honor for me to be with you tonight, Timmy. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Sean, and to Stacy. We appreciate her work on the sidelines, and on behalf of all of our crew, we say so long from Bulldog Stadium in Fresno, California. Go to bed, everybody.